Hi everybody, welcome to the Law of Radiance virtual launch party. We are so thrilled to have you here today. We can feel your love and your energy all the way here in Los Angeles.
Namaste.
Namaste. My name is Betsy Havens and I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy life to share this journey with us.
And I'm Scott McVarish. I'm very thrilled that we have over 5 dozen people listening right now, and I'm sure many, many more by the time this video goes up. So that is wonderful. We welcome you. So let's just jump right in.
Let's do it.
Law of Radiance. What is it, Betsy?
I think the Law of Radiance is about finding and connecting to the best parts of ourselves, our innermost strength, our happy places, our spaces of love, our talents, our unique gifts, and then using that connection that we have to build our life, our careers, our relationship around those best parts of ourselves. So it's not only a daily practice of the connection, but about forming the long-term goals based on your own radiance. Scott, what do you think Law of Radiance means to you?
Well, it's very similar vision. I found that as people, including myself, have struggled to improve our lives or pick ourselves up when we have fallen down, it's so tempting to look outside of ourselves, to look for a quick fix or some easy course or a Huffington Post top 10 list. Law of attraction, doing anything we can to focus on things outside of ourselves, when ultimately the answer lies within. It lies with our own strengths, our own abilities, our own assets. That is the greatest foundation on which you can build your life or rebuild your life and start your new path. So Law of Radiance for me is about finding those areas where we already radiate or have had glimmers of radiance in the past and building outward from there.
So Scott, why don't you tell us a little bit about how the Law of Radiance even came about?
Sure. The name is recent, but it's certainly a practice that I've used for most of my life. About 25 years ago, I was a community organizer. Back then, and perhaps even now, the theory of community organizing was do community needs assessments. What are the problems of a community? What are the weaknesses? What do you need to address? It's always about what is lacking and trying to fill that. I learned a different method. I learned a community assets-based approach where we found out what are the assets that the community has, what are the strengths we already have, and build outward from there, using the best things that are already present in the community. And I've used that in every single career and job I've had ever since then. When I'm at my best, I've used that in relationships, and I certainly use that in my spirituality, of which Law of Radiance is one such manifestation. How about you?
I think that my journey to the Law of Radiance is a little bit more personal, although that really resonates with me, and building community capacity from strengths I think is very similar to what we want to do here. For me, going through some of the life's trials and tribulations, and I repeatedly looked outside of myself, wanting to use the law of attraction to focus on what I wanted and hoping that somehow it would magically appear. You know, I went to lots of seminars and workshops and therapy sessions, and I read about every self-help book there was. And for me, I know that I have been at my happiest when I have been sitting in meditation, connecting to those true parts of myself, doing my daily practice, my affirmations, and then, you know, when I'm connected to that best and highest space that's inside me, whether you get there through meditation or whether you get there from going out and running or going on a hike or going out dancing all night. I think it's different for everyone, but it's about making that connection to those best parts of yourself and then allowing your relationship in your life to unfold from that foundation that's within.
That's right. That foundation of your strengths is the best foundation to improve your life. Don't look for the prescription that other people have had, because their lives are different. And if they're telling you that their solution fits you, kind of a cookie cutter solution, well, that's not going to work, because we're not cookies. We are all individual people, and instead of looking at what you're lacking, look at what you have, even if it's been many years since you've had that. We have tools on the website. We're very pleased with the website so far. You can go right away to do this today, and there are some really useful tools right there and then for everyday strength building, getting back in touch with some of your assets, your abilities, your resources, but also how to get through crisis. And those moments are when Law of Radiance can most be useful for you. So where do you see this going, Betsy?
Well, like you said, I think we have developed a website we want people to be using. It's not just a website for us, but this resonates so much in our lives and has rung true in the work that we've been doing and the work we've done with other people, that we want to share that with you. But what we really want to do is to build a community of people who are radiators, who are connected to their own radiance and building their lives around that. And so we invite you to become a part of this community too. Check out the website, our Facebook page. If it resonates with you, sign up with your email address. We're going to be sending out free radiator kits to those who sign up with their email addresses. And we just really want to build a place that we can connect with other people who are on this journey.
That's right. For those who want individualized coaching, Betsy is a certified life coach. She has helped many, many people in her journey and is available to help you jumpstart your path for the Law of Radiance. And we also envision a meetup happening in Los Angeles, where people who are trying to build from their strongest, best places will come together and share that journey. And what other type of people would you rather be around more than those who are connected with their best selves, right, and trying to share that with people? That excites me, that alone.
Definitely.
So in the next minute, we want you to transition and go to the website, lawofradiance.org. We have just posted a new blog. The URL is on our facebook.com/Law of Radiance page, so you can just jump right to that. And we're asking you to be part of this launch, be part of this community right now. Read that blog and comment on it. That's your way of being part of this launch.
Right. We really want this to be interactive. We want to hear from you. Does it resonate with you? What does resonate with you? What would you like to see? What kind of tools can we provide? What is your experience in this? Does this even make sense? So, yeah.
So we look forward to those comments. When you're done with that, jump back to the facebook.com launch website. So facebook.com/Law of Radiance. And there'll be one other great little thing for you. And hopefully we'll wrap this up by 5:15, 5:20 PDT time today. So you'll only have another 15 minutes with us or so, but we will use that time wisely. And again, thank you for joining us.
We'll see you back here in just a few minutes. Thanks.